Scorpio, if your eyes have landed on this message, it isn't by chance. The universe has impeccable timing and it never misplaces a soul. You are guided here because something extraordinary is unfolding beneath the surface of your life. A message, a sign, a divine confirmation that will touch you so deeply it will bring tears to your eyes. But these won't be tears of loss. They'll be the quiet, trembling tears that fall when heaven whispers, "I never left you." Somewhere in the unseen, a thread of destiny is tightening, pulling the pieces of your story together, and very soon you will understand why certain things had to fall apart first. You were not forgotten. You were being prepared. Before we journey further, remember that what you are about to hear is more than prediction. It is reflection, a mirror held to your higher self. This narrative is a mirror, a reflection of a potential timeline, a story whispered into the universe for those meant to hear it. It is one grand possibility, a thought experiment for the soul. If these words awaken a sleeping part of your intuition, take what feels true and let it guide you. If they do not, simply release them into the wind. Not every message is written for every soul. But if your heart quickens and your breath softens, know that this story is yours. The universe is sending you something, an answer, a letter, a sign so unmistakable that even your logical mind will fall silent. It may arrive through an unexpected conversation, a document long delayed, or a few words that seem ordinary until they pierce you with recognition. Whatever form it takes, it will carry the unmistakable vibration of divine timing. You'll know it because your entire body will respond. Goosebumps, warmth, the sudden urge to cry. That is your spirit recognizing truth before the mind can translate it. Your ruling planet, Pluto, has been moving in slow, deliberate rhythm, reshaping the landscape of your destiny. Pluto governs rebirth, endings, and transformation, the silent cycles that tear down so they can rebuild. For the last months, it has been quietly excavating your inner world, unearthing everything you buried to stay strong. The universe is not punishing you, it is clearing you. When Pluto clears, it exposes the gold veins beneath the rubble, and Scorpio, that gold is your resilience. What felt like breakdown was sacred demolition, making room for what is now on its way. You've been carrying an invisible weight for far too long. The goodbye that was never spoken, the dream that never bloomed, the tears you swallowed because there wasn't space to let them fall. The message approaching you is not just about external change. It's about emotional release. Every uncried tear becomes a locked door, and this message is the key. It will open what's been sealed, and when it does, the light will pour in. Don't resist the tears when they come. Let them fall. They are not weakness. They are the sacred water of rebirth. The moon is now illuminating your 12th house, the realm of endings, forgiveness, and transcendence. It is calling you inward, asking you to make peace with the chapters you never closed. The past few years have taught you how to survive. Now the universe will teach you how to receive. You are leaving survival energy and stepping into surrender, and that shift will change everything. The divine doesn't need your perfection. It needs your permission. The moment you whisper, "I'm ready," the energy begins to move. If you've been noticing numbers repeating, especially 444, that's confirmation that angels walk beside you. They appear in the ordinary moments to say, "Keep going. You are not alone." You may see these digits on a clock, on a receipt, in the corner of a screen. Each time you do, pause for one breath. The unseen world is tapping your shoulder. It's the cosmic reassurance that the foundations of your life are being rebuilt on rock, not sand. 444 means protection, divine structure, and stability returning after chaos. The message on its way to you will arrive precisely when you're ready to believe again. For some, it will come as news long awaited, financial, legal, or relational closure. For others, it will be an emotional revelation, a sudden inner clarity that changes everything without a single word spoken. However it manifests, it carries the same essence. Proof that prayer is never wasted energy. Each longing, each whispered please you thought dissolved into silence has been catalogued by grace. And now grace is delivering the response. The universe communicates through resonance more than language. You'll feel it as a hum inside the heart before you understand it intellectually. That hum is your higher self saying, "This is it." The Page of Pentacles governs this energy. It is the messenger of tangible change. Expect something real, something you can hold. A document, a confirmation, a letter, a key, an invitation. It's the evidence that the spiritual work you've done is translating into form. You didn't imagine the signs. You cultivated them. Numbers 6, 9, and 14 surround you now, symbols of harmony, emotional completion, and divine timing. 6 brings balance, 9 brings closure, and 14, linked to temperance, transforms waiting into wisdom. Together they spell restoration. These numbers are not predictions, they are patterns. Watch where they appear. They'll guide you toward the moment your miracle crosses from energy into reality. Your physical body has also felt this transformation. Perhaps fatigue one day, bursts of clarity the next. That's your system recalibrating. Miracles require space, even in the body. Drink water as ritual, breathe slowly, stretch in sunlight. Each act tells the universe, I'm ready to hold more light. Healing isn't only emotional, it's cellular. When you care for your vessel, you prove that you're prepared for expansion. If you or someone close to you has been battling illness or exhaustion, the Sun and the Six of Wands rise now as signs of recovery. They promise vitality, renewed energy, and success after hardship. You may soon receive encouraging results, or simply notice that fear no longer dictates your days. Healing rarely explodes. It dawns. And dawn is coming. When it breaks, your tears will fall again, not from grief, but from gratitude, the body's way of saying, we made it. The World card completes the pattern. It announces wholeness, the end of one karmic cycle and the birth of another. You have spent years defining yourself by endurance, but the next era asks you to define yourself by ease. You are not only the phoenix who rises from ashes, you are the flame itself, eternal, self-renewing. The message you are about to receive is not random correspondence. It is a mirror held by the divine, showing you your own completion. It says, it's done. You can rest now. And rest doesn't mean stopping. It means trusting. You no longer have to prove your worth through constant motion. The universe already stamped you as enough. When you move from that truth, everything shifts. Money flows easier, relationships harmonize, ideas align. The Six of Pentacles weaves through this chapter, reminding you that giving and receiving are two sides of the same breath. The generosity you offered in quiet seasons, acts no one noticed, are returning multiplied. Help may appear from someone you once helped, or from a source so unexpected you'll laugh through your tears. Accept it. The cycle is closing with balance. When blessings come, resist the urge to downplay them. Many block abundance by labeling miracles too much. Instead, place your hands open and whisper, "Thank you, I receive." That phrase tells the universe that the channel is clear. Gratitude is the frequency of completion. It seals the miracle in place. There's also a subtle healing of identity happening now. Legal papers, names, documents, or digital footprints may shift to reflect who you truly are. It's not bureaucracy, it's rebirth made visible. Every signature you write, every decision you finalize carries energy. Declare with each action, "This represents who I've become." You are no longer living under borrowed labels. The outer form is catching up to the inner truth. The universe isn't only returning what you lost, it's restoring what you are. This is why the emotional release matters. The tears soften the soil so new roots can grow. Some nights you'll cry for reasons you can't name. Let it happen. You are irrigating your destiny. 444 will likely appear again as you move through this shift. Think of it as the universe's heartbeat syncing with yours. Each repetition is the echo of support saying, keep trusting the process. When doubt whispers, look for that number. It's your celestial reassurance that the structure beneath your feet is firm, even when you can't see the blueprint. In the coming weeks, you might dream vividly. Pay attention. The spiritual world often sends previews through images before they manifest in matter. A door opening, a letter arriving, sunlight through water. Each vision is symbolic confirmation that movement is happening behind the veil. Keep a notebook by your bed. Write them down. Writing grounds spiritual data into physical form. Your intuition is heightening, sharpening like a blade. What once felt like anxiety is becoming discernment. You'll begin sensing people's motives, opportunities, and timing more accurately. This is a reward of your emotional maturity. Trust that inner nudge. It's not paranoia, it's pattern recognition on a soul level. If memories resurface, don't judge them. They're the echoes of chapters seeking closure. Offer them compassion and let them pass. You can't receive new instructions while replaying old pain. Healing doesn't erase memory, it removes the sting. Faith, Scorpio, is the bridge between unseen and seen. It's not the loud kind that demands proof. It's the quiet steadiness that builds altars out of ordinary days. Faith is you, making your bed, paying your bills, tending to your body, even when life feels suspended. Those small acts tell the universe, I believe the promise even without the evidence. And that belief is magnetic. The upcoming message, the one already written in your field, will arrive like a key turning in a lock. You may feel time slow for a moment, your body exhale, your eyes fill. That's recognition. You won't need confirmation from anyone else. Your soul will know. It might be an email, a call, a phrase, or simply a moment of realization so profound it changes how you breathe. When it happens, stop everything for 30 seconds and whisper, "Thank you." That gratitude anchors the timeline. Remember, miracles rarely appear in thunderclaps. They arrive disguised as normal days. The paper in your mailbox, the text you almost ignore, the stranger's kind word, all can be the doorway. Stay awake to subtlety. Divine orchestration hides in details. When emotions surge afterward, allow them. Cry, laugh, shake, pray. Whatever your body chooses is holy. Those tears are alchemy. They transmute memory into wisdom. Each drop carries the frequency of surrender, and surrender is the fastest path to manifestation. This season invites you to rewrite the story you tell about yourself. No longer the survivor crawling from wreckage, but the architect building from light. The universe is handing you tools you once thought you'd lost. Hope, creativity, faith. Use them. Construct your next chapter from purpose, not pain. In numerology, the energy of 9 rules this cycle: completion, harvest, the gentle closing of karmic loops. 9 doesn't end things abruptly. It blesses them before they go. So bless the people who left, the opportunities that slipped away, the versions of yourself you outgrew. They were necessary teachers. Releasing them fully is the act that opens the new gate. And Scorpio, a new gate is exactly what awaits you. A gate of light, shimmering like gold over still water. Beyond it lies the confirmation your heart has whispered about in the quiet hours. When you walk through, do it slowly. Let the moment register in your bones. You earned this alignment through every night you didn't give up. When that moment arrives, remember these words. You are not waiting for a miracle. You are the miracle. The universe responds to your vibration, and yours is finally matching the frequency of fulfillment. The tears that fall now are not endings. They're initiations. They mark the transformation of sorrow into sacred testimony. So take one final breath with me, Scorpio. Inhale peace, exhale fear. Say softly to yourself, I believe the universe is working for me, even in silence. My tears are turning into miracles. My path is unfolding in divine perfection. Feel the truth of it vibrate through your chest. That warmth spreading outward is alignment. That calm rising in your mind is confirmation. The message has already been sent. It's traveling toward you through human hands, through digital signals, through divine channels you can't yet imagine. When it reaches you, let yourself cry. Let every tear fall as an offering of gratitude, for in those tears lives the proof that faith was never wasted, timing was never wrong, and love, real, infinite love, has been walking with you all along. You were never forgotten, Scorpio. You were being prepared for this, and now the universe is finally delivering the miracle your soul requested long ago.